Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing Brawl again, and today we're playing a bit of a competitive deck as opposed to our gimmicky stuff we usually do. We're playing a 100% singleton deck, as we only have one of each base. We're playing Breya Control. So Breya itself is just mostly for the colors, but she also works quite well. She gives us 3 bodies, so it's a good way to turn around the race when we want to start, winning. Has removal, has life gain built in. And yeah, just 4 mana works really well. We have a bunch of cheap removal, so we can deal the Tamios and things like that. We have counter spells and mana drains. We have Mystical Dispute, Flare of the Night, so a bunch of counters. We have 8 pieces of mana rock with 40 lands, so 48 mana sources in the deck. Our main win cons are basically planeswalkers, so we're running quite a few game-winning planeswalkers. Then the rest of the deck is just kind of like a bunch of Wraths, Tug the removal, destroying artifacts, destroying enchantments, things of the sort. So we're just kind of like a competitive 4-color control deck. Obviously there are places we struggle. The mana base, I don't think it's perfect, as in I was a bit lazy. I put 10 fetches, I put each shock land, each surveil land, most I don't know what they call lands, there's a couple pain for main colors. For basics, there's a command tower, obviously. It's a good mana base, I think. It works quite well. I haven't had mana issues be the reason why I lose games. Taser is a bit of a problem playing commander. It's kind of one we need to counter, so I think we can do better. Yeah, this works. Instant speed removal also works for Taser. Good hand, mana wise. We have double blue for cards. Our deck is the main. Oh, please don't be S% though. That one literally does nothing against me. I have one creature, and that's Breya. So let's Parlor here. I'll take a Fatal Push, honestly. We're probably shocking the Watery Grave next turn. Unless. Yep, that sucks. Actually, we can fetch a black. Oh, this is really awkward that I have the Watery Grave in my hand, huh? That means I can't Fatal Push fetch for blue source and Fatal Push. But I think that'll have to do. We'll get a black white Godless Shrine here. If obviously they go for this, so yeah, we're gonna kill this. So resolve, we're gonna crack this, we're gonna get black white. We can't get blue black because the Watery Grave is awkwardly sitting in our hand. Black white. Yeah, let's get black white. Already have red. I don't think I need double red in this deck, apart from Chandra. We do need double white for a bunch of our Wraths. These draws have not been kind thus far. I think we go Delta here and pass. We probably deuce. Very likely to the deuce. Fetch a blue. Don't even know. That's fine. Actually, it's not, but it's as fine as it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, nothing I can do about any of these things, unfortunately. We're gonna be on the I don't know how to speak. I think we're gonna fetch a Surveil land here. A blue-black Surveil land. Are we? Not a blue-black. I mean, blue-red I don't need. I'll get a blue red. The thing with the mana base, it can be a bit annoying with the fetching. You don't always know what you're supposed to get. Triumph, I don't think I want. It's a bit late for that. That's a good draw. We'll play this so we can counter the Taste if they choose to play it. If they don't choose to play it, we might obtruse the flowering tree. Sorry, the flowering of the white tree. My bad. It's been a while since I've watched Lord of the Rings. I'll take 5. We're taking a lot of damage here, which is a bit of a problem. If they do nothing, yeah, that one cannot resolve. Do I have other options? I do not. Actually, that's fine. I can Void Rend it, since the war does not matter against Void Rend. Unless, I mean, they can use the Selfless Spirit. That will obviously be a bit of a problem. Will they use the Selfless Spirit? They will, okay. I mean, obviously under a lot of problem here. Yeah, the only one counter spell is not being good for us. I think we do this so we don't have to fetch. Because I kind of want to counter plus draw. So we go counter draw. So we can find a Wrath of some kind. And we need another counter because they can play the next turn. Oh man, these heroes are not being kind to us. These heroes are not being kind to us. Yeah, like playing creatures does not work as a way to deal with them. That kills the roaming throne, but we lose her. We can go Signet. I think we're gonna. Yeah, this sucks a bit, but I think is what we have to do here. Discard a Signet. Pay the 2. If they draw land for the taste, we can't win. Did they? They might not have. Take 2. Am I dead? No. We're still playing. If you draw a card while we have no card in hand, draw 2 cards if you gain life. For less life. Okay, cool. That's okay for now. Never one more creature value to the battlefield. Cool. I can't do anything about any of these cards, so you know, no reason to stress myself. I think we kind of have to deduce here. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. I draw a lot of cards with that. Polarity is not bad, but I do need a way to deal with that. That is a way to deal with that. Cool. I mean, we're not in the best spot, but we're not dead, so you know, they're drawing 2 cards a turn. That's a problem. Yeah, cool. If I win this die roll, I don't think this is even good if I win it, right? What happens? At the beginning of it, you may exile. If you do, return it to the battlefield, it's under control. Yeah, we're not exiling it ever then. We're just declining the option to exile. Cool, that's not the end of the world. Engraph's Rampage. Sacrifice an artifact. I think I kind of have to do that. Or I could... Other option is playing the... Actually, I'm gonna play this guy. Because we can gain some life. Like, sure, they gain life, I don't care. But I can start gaining some life by sacking my creatures. Taser will stay on the battlefield for the remainder of time until they kill it. And the turn we're gonna choose to not exile, decline. Because otherwise they get it. If they kill it, that's fine, not thinking about it. That's gross, man. Are we really gonna die to that? That's so gross. I think we're gonna do this now, just in case. Gain 5 life here, go to 7. We're gonna make them sack a creature, that's a good draw. I can't do both, so we're gonna do sack a creature. And then we're gonna swing for 7. I mean, we're starting to put the pressure now. We might want to exile this file, because that's one way we lose this game. This is another way, but it's quite a few spells they need to be casting. That's a good draw for us. I mean, obviously they have the castle, but that will help us put pressure onto them, because now that puts them on to 19. Doesn't change the clock. Cool, the question is, what are we more scared of? I think this, honestly. So we're gonna get rid of that. So we'll play it, and we're gonna start using it in our advantage. Yep, pay a white, go up to 7 life, and we can even negate and do it again, so that's good. So if they use the castle, that's really good for us. We're gonna negate that, and we're gonna pay the extort. Did we really come back? That's crazy if we came back from that. We really came back, huh? Wow, that's disgusting that we came back from that. I don't know if I played well, but that was pretty gross. Yeah, good game, I'll play this. That was really, really gross. That was a good game. I don't know. I feel like I played well. We were 2 live with them having an extorting to play. Actually, technically we were 1 if you let the extort resolve before I gained a 5 live. Went down to 1 live, them having an extort thing into play, and we came back with them having like 28 live. Oh, I hate Tamio. Okay, cool. The way I play against Tamio is, do I have a 1 mana removal? No, I maul. Cool, I do. It's a Path to Exile, so it's not a good one. So I don't even have a mana to cast it, so we're gonna mow this hand. If I don't see it by 6, I just concede, because I don't like playing against Tamio, it's so boring. One more chance, and we're done. Tamio gameplay is just really boring. You kill it early, or you don't, and they flip, and then you're just so far behind. It's just running against the mill, and it's not a fun gameplay, and it's not a fun watching experience. So I'd rather just move on with my day and play another match. That has been my rule against Tamio for a while now, because I've been playing a lot of Brawl now, because I've been enjoying it. But against Tamio, if I'm on the draw, 1 mana removal. Don't have it, we can mow down to 6. Don't have it, we concede. On the play, we can have a 2 mana removal. Cool, we're on the draw. We're gonna give it 2 mulligans. And if we don't have it, cool, we go to the next game. One more chance. Cool, you won. Yeah, just the games that I played out against Tamio, they have not been enjoyable. Like, even me winning the game, it has not been fun. So cool, my arena just almost crashed there. Sorry for that. Cool, we had a really cool first game, and then we just got matched twice against Tamio. One thing I wish they added to Brawl was an option to like ban commanders that you don't want to play against. Obviously, don't give you unlimited, like choose 3 commanders, and you will never face them. Because Tamio is boring to play against, Nadu is boring to play against, and who else? I can't think of a third one off the top of my head, but those 2 are just like, I don't want to play. It's just not an enjoyable experience whatsoever. We have the Long Goodbye, which is really good. Fair Protection is not. The Celestia is fine. Nicol Ball is expensive. I'll keep it. Do we fetch a blue-black? No, we have blue-black. I think I'll play a Tap Foundry here. I want to save a little bit of my life total. I think this is a match. Oh, that's a really good find. I'm gonna have to look for Grixis land. Yeah, that's fine. That's a really good. This was a recent addition to the deck. I felt like I had way too many 6-drop planeswalkers. Actually, I had 7 6-drop planeswalkers. But somehow, every single one of my opening hands, 6+, 7 mana cards. I had 7 6+ mana cards in my deck. And somehow, they were always in my opener. I always had at least 1 in my opener. And I was getting very frustrated because I kept getting mana screwed, but I somehow had every single expensive card in my hand. So I've decided to cut them all from my deck. Cool, 3 damage to each of my creatures. I cut 2 of them. I cut... Which 2 did I cut? I don't even remember. I cut Ruinous Ultimatum because I wasn't enjoying it. Cool. I cut Ruinous Ultimatum because I wasn't enjoying it, because it was just too expensive a card, and I feel like with all the counters and removers and wraths I have, it just was too linear. Yeah, I just didn't do enough. And then the other one I cut the 6 mana Liliana from War of the Spark, which made you each player sacrifice 2 creatures. Again, we didn't have enough creatures, so we didn't get the passive ability from her, so I was like, yeah, this can go. The other ones I really like. I absolutely love 6 mana Sorin. Roxanne, we have a removal, we have a Wrath, we have a ramp, we have 3 lands. Yeah, this is a keep. Roxanne is one of those commanders that kind of like resolving it makes you cast the next one. It's like your Voring Clacks, because they're gonna find land, so you get to cast the next one. So yeah, it is a bit of a annoying in that sense. Oh crap! I'll get a blue-black land and I'll kill it now, because then I can Doomscar, Fort Cell next turn. Blue-black, please. Water Grave. Fatal push. Yeah, so it's kind of an issue, so you're kind of forced to counter it, because if you don't, they're gonna keep, like, even if you kill it, it's not good enough. We do that. I'm too wide away, but that's fine. I can fetch a white. I could fetch a basic white source next turn. And this is annoying, but okay, nothing I can do about that. I think I'm gonna get a plains here. I'm already taking enough damage as is. And this is a matchup we are gonna be taking damage. I wanna go for the ring, because if the game goes long and it's kind of where I wanna be, the ring could be really, really powerful. Yep, that's a good draw. I mean, I'm probably gonna Wrath next turn. I think I'm kind of locked into doing that no matter what. Can I? I can Lantern and Wrath. That's really good. This is really good to be able to do more than just Wrathing. Unless I draw Counter Spell, which I don't know if there's one I could draw, like Tail's End would be nice. Slam Roxanne. Oh, yeah, Slam Roxanne here. Put me down to 17. At least since they ramped with the Nissa. Oh, that's a good find as well. That's so gross. Yeah, I mean, I have no choice but to Wrath here now, but we're not in the best of the spots, unfortunately. I'm not gonna fetch now because I don't want to take any more damage for a bit. Obviously we have another Wrath as well, which is good. The Fairy can help us. This can kill one of these, which is a bit of a problem. One thing I figured out last turn, if they choose to create a creature and target something and remove the target, the Rhino fizzles. So that was pretty cool. That's a bit annoying. Okay, it doesn't matter, right? With the Chromatic Lantern, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Cool. I was about to get annoyed. I can go Breya and kill this. I can go Teferi Plus. I think I want to go Teferi Plus, honestly. And then we can Breya next turn. Let's see what we can find with this Teferi. A counter magic would be nice. A counter magic. Counter spell would be nice. Savai Triome is not what I was looking for. Marsh Flats, Watery Grave, doesn't matter. They did miss a land, which is nice. If obviously they kill my Chromatic Lantern, we're so screwed. I love drawing my basic mountain when they have a Blood Moon in play. That is okay, nothing good about that. Okay, I did not feel like that was a concession spot. Oh wait, did they? No, they have the treasure, so that's not the uncut off green by any means. But okay, I don't mind my opponent conceding from that spot. Another win for Breya. I really love it. Like, I don't usually enjoy competitive commanders, but this one has been interesting. And even though we get some annoying gameplays against Tamio, despise Tamio. Please let me bend 3 commanders so I don't have to face them. I think they'll be so cool. Because some of them are just not fun. I don't think Tamio is a bad commander. I just think the gameplay she brings is just not entertaining whatsoever. Are we getting Thoughtseize on turn 1? Ragavan, cool, at least I have a removal for that. I just think the gameplay she breeds is just so tedious. But again, people, I didn't even know this was a card. Cool. They just, they play on turn 1, you don't kill it, now they just keep holding counter spell and creating treasures with every attack. And then now you're so far behind, and you try to kill it, they counter it, or they flip it in response, and you're like, okay, cool, what am I supposed to do? And it gets to a point that it's kind of like, cool, I don't want to play. That has been my experience against Tamio. I don't think any of the games, even if you go long, is entertaining. And if you enjoy Tamio, that's okay, but I personally don't. That's my thing. Same with Nadu. Like Nadu, if you don't counter it, if you're forced to kill it instead of countering it, then they get a trigger, they hit a land, now they're 1 land closer to casting it again, they draw a land, they play it again, then you kill it, and it's just the same thing. It's just not an entertaining gameplay, because you're just pigeonholed into countering it, because if you kill it, it's not good enough. Because they get the trigger, they get more stuff out of it, or they have a protection, because they have tons of protection. It just, in my opinion, not necessarily I'm saying I'm right by any means of imagination, but I just do not enjoy the gameplay it breeds. We can't do this and another spell, so I think for that reason we're just gonna pass. If they play this, I'll probably counter it. Shambling Gas, do not care. I will. That was a mistake on my part. Whatever. Live and learn, live and learn, live and learn, live and learn, live and learn. I'm taking 2 damage that I didn't need to take. That's on me. That's 100% on me. 100% on me. I deserve this. I deserve this 2 damage. I hope I lose because of this 2 damage, so I can learn and get better at the game. Getting thought seized. Thought seized. Thought seized. Duressed. Emberthed. Are we Ember? We're not doing that. That's crazy, man. That's, I mean, I guess this Strangle is very not great, but geez, that's crazy. We get the Thundering Falls. Actually, I should have gotten white-red, because I need double white for a lot of my Wraths. So that was a misplay there. Fetching can be really difficult. I guess we have the Chromatic Lantern, so it makes it less so. I would love a land, thank you very much. Please tap my Mind Stone. And now we have Counter Spell up. Once again, which gains life, very important in this matchup it seems. We're not obviously in a great spot, opponent is stuck on 2 lands. Tenacious Underdog. I kind of don't want to counter a Tenacious Underdog, huh? Yeah, you can have it. It's not a good card to counter. If I draw, no, actually, yeah, I'll play the Breya next turn, I think. If they have a removal for it, ooh, hello there, General Kenobi. Cool, Breya. Because if they go to kill the Breya, I can sack it and kill something of theirs, or gain 5 life, and just put myself in a really good spot. I can block, double block, or double block here. That is acceptable. Like, this is the cat and mouse kind of play. If they do something, I do something. If they do nothing, I do nothing, and we just sit here. I can sack these 2, gain 5, and then untap, do this, -3. Oh, no. This is not very good play, my friend. This is not very good play. No, my friend. My friend, no. My friend. This is onboard tricks. Oh, that was a misclick. I'm sorry. I'm not slow rolling. That was a proper misclick. I am so sorry. You did not play around on board tricks. And if I was you, I would concede, honestly. I'm stuck on 2 mana. My opponent has a bunch of mana. And you get to do -3 damage. Oh, I gain 3 life. No. I mean, I guess if they want to keep playing, we keep playing. I maybe should put some spell lands in my deck, makes the Nasset better. Counter spell, do you concede now? Oh, they drew the land. This can only fetch a look, fetch a tapped red source, not an untapped one. Because they already have the Blood Crypt in play. Well, if they have a remove of my Breya, I can sack it and the Mind Stone and kill the underdog. Which I don't know if that's better than just absorbing whatever they play. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Do I care? Nah, I don't care enough. Like, I don't not care, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Because I personally have no idea what I'm saying. Attack 4. I don't know what that was. I think we're just going through the motions at this point. Like, I have double counter, I have Wrath. I mean, I guess I'll counter it. Untap. Land, now we're just closer to Sphinx Rev for 5, gain 5, draw 5. Untap, off the board if I so wish. Chandra. Do I care? No. This just feels like, yeah, you're taking game actions. They are not meaningful though. Yep, I go down to 9 life. You might sack one to kill my Breya. Might care at that point. Don't know. Put a stop there. I have to see what they're gonna do. Are they gonna like village rights? I assume it's a village rights. Might be mistaken. My brain is extremely large. I just hope everyone in watching this video knows. Like, my brain is so huge. I might actually need to go to the doctor because it's starting to get worrisome. I'll kill that. I'll play a land and I will play a 6 mana Chandra. Why not? And I will plus my 6 mana Chandra. There we go. I'm like, I have 7 cards in my hand. I have 2 Rafts. I don't know what to do at this point. Just concede, my friend. Concede. I think that's a good spot to call it. I think we show the power level. Again, Tamio is a card that you can probably play. You can play out the games. I just do not enjoy the gameplay from playing out games against Tamio. There's one card I don't have in the deck because, as you can see on the top right, I've run out of rare wild cards. So one card that I would add to this deck is Supreme Verdict, but I do not have the wild cards for it right now. Ooh, what is that? Oh, okay, well, that doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that's the only thing. Like, I like everything else. So we can go through the deck again real quick. We have like targeted removal. We have plenty of like cheap targeted removal. This has like Modo, counter magic, Modo. It's just like, there's not a single card that I feel like I would cut it. I like all the mana rocks we have in the deck. I do enjoy all the rafts. Appropriation, give or take. The first protection is one card that I've been mid on. It's the one card I'll cut, but I think the spots where it's really good. Surprisingly, Oath of Kaya has been really good. Prismatic Command, give or take as well, but I do enjoy it from time to time. The Chandra is a good way to end the game. I haven't used the minus all that much, but I think it's a good card nevertheless. The Rafts I like. Sublime Epiphany has been really good. The mana base, I really enjoy it. We have all the Triomes, all the Fetches. These lands, I forgot what they're called, but we have most of them as well. We don't have all base. I don't know. I think these two are 2 cards I would consider cutting for other stuff, but I don't know what else you would add. If you do add Supreme Verdict, I actually really like Doomscar. Being able to Wrath on turn 3 is really good. So if I was to cut one, I might, like, Ill-Timed Explosion, wouldn't touch it. Deadly Corrupt, maybe. Sunfall I really like. Doomscar I really like, and Wrath of God I really like. So if I was to cut one of them, it would have to be one of these 2. So it depends. Do you prefer your 4 mana Wraths or your 5 mana Wraths? And Kaya's Wrath can be a bit tough on the mana at times. You know, like, I feel like we have a really good mana base, but it can be a bit tough all the time. Also, Mindstone. This one, I don't know. Like, the colorless mana doesn't really help us all that much. It doesn't help us cast prayer. It doesn't help us with fixing our mana. So yeah. But nevertheless, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, that list on the description, as always. Cheers!